Did you know that behind every BTS member's iconic stage name lies a surname with centuries of history, nobility, and intrigue? That's right. Kim Namjoon, Kim Seokjin, Min Yoongi, Jung Hoseok, Park Jimin, Kim Taeyong, and Jungkook aren't just global superstars. They're also carrying last names that might connect them to ancient Korean royalty, noble families, and legendary clans. In this series, we're diving deep into the historical significance of BTS surnames to uncover which royal dynasties their families might be linked to, the noble clans that share their surnames, fascinating stories about their ancestors' role in Korean history, and maybe even a few ghostly legends tied to their families' names. Just remember that not every Korean surname is directly tied to royalty, and the degree of connection varies depending on the family's last name, specific lineage, and historical context. Also, some commoners have adopted last names of noble families. That being said, let's get to know our maknae, John Jungkook. John Jungkook and the Yeonil John clan, a legacy of art, loyalty, and poetic drama. Let's talk about our golden maknae, John Jungkook. We know he is a Busan boy, but when it comes to the John surname, the question is which John clan is the closest match? Historically and geographically, the Yeonil John clan is the strongest contender. Yeonil, now part of Pohang, sits just 80 kilometers north of Busan, making this clan the closest major John lineage tied to his hometown. So, what's the deal with the Yeonil John clan? Turns out this clan has been dominating poetry, politics, and philosophy long before K pop was even a thing. It's a clan of scholars, leaders, and poetic rebels. The Yeonil clan made a name for itself during the Goryeo and Joseon dynasties. They weren't just bureaucrats and scholars, they were also literary giants, cultural trendsetters, and political players. The OG Yeonil John Yo. He was a Goryeo official known for his scholarly excellence and administrative skills. He set the tone for future generations, many of whom climbed the ranks of government, influenced policies, and shaped Confucian philosophy in Korea. Jeonyo may be the forefather, but Jeong Cheol is the clan's most famous wordsmith. If you think being an idol is a tough career path, try being Jeong Cheol, a poet, a statesman, and a walking political controversy. Jeong Cheol wasn't just a poet, he was the poet of his time. He's best known for his Sijo and Gasa poetry form, and his works define Korean literature in a way that still echoes up to this day. And his greatest hits, there are two. First, Gwandong Byolgok, the OG travel blog, but make it poetry. Imagine going on a cross country road trip and coming back with an epic poem instead of a social media post. That's what Gwandong Byolgok is. This wasn't just a pretty travel diary, it was a love letter to Korea's landscapes, celebrating iconic spots like Gumgangsan or the Diamond Mountain and Gyeongpo-dae Pavilion. So why is it a big deal? Number one, it set the standard for Korean travel literature, basically the blueprint for all nature poet that came after. Second, it instilled a sense of national pride, turning Korea's geography into something worth romanticizing and preserving. And third, it is actually written in the Gasa form, a mix of prose and poetry, which made it both elegant and accessible. So next time you're scrolling through vacation photos, remember Jeong Cheol was romanticizing travel way before Instagram existed. Second work, Sa Mingok, the most passive aggressive love poem in history. Okay, At first glance, Samingok reads like a lovesick ballad, a person longing for their distant lover. But plot twist, it's actually about politics. Jeong Cheol was exiled from the court, but instead of directly calling out King Sonjo, the king at that time, for his lack of loyalty, he disguised his complaints as a romantic metaphor. So, get this, the real meaning: the beloved in the poem is the king. The heartbroken narrator, a loyal minister, also known as Jong Chol himself, who got kicked to the curb. The longing, his frustration with political exile. This wasn't just creative genius, it was a strategic survival. By disguising his criticism as love poetry, Jong Chol dodged direct punishment but still made his feelings crystal clear. It also set a literary trend. Later poets used romantic metaphors to sneak in political commentary. Now that is how you do wordplay. An exclusive, prestigious lineage. Compared to Korea's mega clans like Gimhae Kim or Miryang Park clans, the Yeonil clan is relatively smaller, making it a more exclusive and distinguished lineage. This elite status gave its members a strong sense of identity and pride, knowing their ancestors weren't just government officials but also cultural icons. So does this mean John Jungkook is directly descended from Yeonil clan? We don't know for sure. But what we do know is that history has a funny way of echoing across generations. From Joseon scholars to global superstars, centuries ago, the Yeonil clan shaped Korean literature and culture, defining poetry, Confucian ideals, and national identity. Today, John Jungkook is shaping global music and pop culture, setting records, breaking barriers, and influencing artists around the world. Coincidence? Maybe. A continuation of the John legacy? Absolutely. Because whether in palaces or stadiums, on scrolls or streaming platforms, one thing remains the same: the John name keeps making history.
Hi, I hope that you enjoyed that. If you do, and if you want me to continue doing things like this, let me know in the comment section. Or also, you can just like the video. That also gives me a sign that you're enjoying the content, and I'll keep on doing more. Please subscribe, hit that notification button, and of course, share. That's really helping my channel. It's a small channel. It's primarily me with some help, but primarily me. So any kind of support is appreciated. Also, if you can, please follow me on Patreon. We do have a vibrant community. If you're looking for a safe space where you can state your unpopular opinion or ask critical questions without getting canceled, it's the space for you. Also, follow me on X and on Instagram. I'm starting to upload content. I'll see you there. Thank you.